Hey guys, it's Glen Fox here from Pocket Gamer, and I've got a hands-on video today with Barmark, a point-and-click adventure which is out now on Android and coming soon to iOS. Now there's no story to complete in this game, or any puzzles to solve or anything like that. You're just sort of wandering around this lovely looking environment, interacting with machines which change and affect things, and planting flowers, and talking to animals. So it's just like all about creating your own virtual Zen garden. You can plant flowers by just double tapping on the character anywhere you go, so I've planted a blue one there which is nice, and I'll plant another one here. There we go. Sometimes you might get plants. It's just sort of a random flower or plant is created whenever you tap on it. Now these 5 stones in front of me, they're the 5 different environments that are randomly generated each time you play. You can't save the game, which is a shame if you create somewhere that you really like, but it means that every single time you play it you get a new experience, which is nice. So let's go to this one on the left here. I'm not sure what the symbol is. It looks like maybe leaves growing out of the ground or something. Here's our first loading screen. Now one thing I have noticed is the loading times are quite lengthy with this game, which is a shame because the environments themselves aren't actually that big. So as you can see now we're in some sort of dark, snowy environment. You can tap on any animal at any point and they'll react. So I'll tap on this monkey to the bottom left and you'll see he scratches his head there. It's a nice little touch. It's very similar to sort of Monument Valley in that respect, like aesthetically actually as well. You just sort of, the sound's nice, the music's nice, the wandering around's nice. Lots of things are interactive. Okay, so in front of me now I've got one of these machines that I mentioned earlier. If I tap on the machine, you'll pull the lever down and it'll react. It's a nice little animation. And the world will somehow be changed. So we'll see. You don't really know what's going to happen until you tapped on the machine, it's hard to tell. So that's created some more wildlife, it's created some plants on the ground. Very difficult to see in the snowy place. But you'll see when we come out, it'll have affected the main part of the world a little bit more. It does move awfully slowly and the animations are a little bit awkward if you can see. I know you're supposed to be sort of trudging through thick snow, but I don't think anyone walks like that. But it's fine, you know, it's all nice. It's all pleasing. I'm gonna create, so we're going back into the main area of the game now. And you'll see plants and trees have grown. So what we did when we turned that machine on was basically we've affected the environment to grow a lot more like foliage, and it should affect all the different areas. I'm going to go to this place with the sun icon in the middle here now. See if anything's changed here. Not that we know because we haven't seen it before. Again, there's really long loading times, not really a fan of those. Okay, so now we're in some sort of dark cave. I do like the music. The music changes in each environment, it's really nice. Is that owls or is that wind? I can't really see the backgrounds, it's hard to tell. Well, this does happen very often. You do sometimes get stuck on the environment, you just got to tap around it until he releases some stuff. There we go. Just going to see what's over here before we turn on that machine. I'm hoping, due to the symbol and the darkness, that this machine's going to create a little bit more light so we can see what's going on in the background there. Let's tap on it. Again, we've got a lovely little animation there. It looks sort of like a face with an open mouth and a cog in it. Yeah, that's definitely light. There's a little bit of a slowdown every single time you turn the machine on as it loads into the world. The game itself is quite sluggish, but I mean that effect is lovely. As you can see, we've got they are owls that are making the sound in the background. Yeah, it's lovely, like instant changes to the world as soon as you tap on any of those machines. I'm going to create a plant right here. No, I'm not. He's not doing it. He didn't want to do it. Sometimes it's a bit unresponsive. I've noticed that when you want to do something, because you don't just double tap on the ground. You've got to double tap on the character to plant something. Sometimes you can miss tap and end up moving, or it's just a bit frustrating. And I don't know why those plants aren't staying. I've just planted one there. We'll come back later, but the ones I planted earlier have already gone. Let's go to this. I think it's a wind, this circle icon. Loading, loading, loading. Fun, isn't it? Waiting for loading times. There we go. So we're in some sort of beachy place with is that a puffin? Got some crabs in the background. Tap in them, makes them whack their pincers around, which is cool. Let's see if Oh, wow, that is a massive turtle. Okay, so this is known as an arc animal, which is one of the main. There's 2 arc animals in each game you start, and speaking to them, yeah, there you go. You see those 2 symbols? That's the 2 machines he wants me to turn on. So we're already in the wind world, which was on the right. So we'll turn this machine on and see if it makes him happy. He might already be sad about the other ones we turned on. So what does this do? So it's creating some horrible polluted muggy wind. It's not very nice. What happens when we tap on him? Does he say thank you? No, he's still saying turn the mountain one on as well. And that's all the game really boils down to be honest. It's just sort of wandering around turning machines on. You can do what the arc animals say, but I'm not really sure if it makes a massive difference in the grand scheme of things. I don't think they reward you or anything. It's not really, there's no real point to the game. Just sort of plant flowers to make things look nice. Before we finish though, I just want to see if that plant I planted earlier is still there in the main area of the game. So you'd hope so. You'd hope that the changes that you make are permanent. That was much faster loading, but the plant isn't there. That's a shame. Anyway, that's Barmark, which is out now on Android and it's coming soon to iOS.